Alrighty, guys, listen up. We have 5 stocks to break down this video, which I believe are looking pretty good here on the charts. I feel like we could be seeing a breakout. Obviously, not guaranteed. Of course, do your own research, yada, yada, yada. I'm not a financial advisor, but we're going to break down the charts here, my thoughts, and go over what I'm looking to do with these stocks as trades, by the way. They're not for investments, they're for trades. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe. And guys, you might as well follow me on X and on Instagram and on TikTok. All that good stuff's linked down below. And now, cheers. We got the fresh squeezed orange juice on this Saturday morning. Well, really, it's not. Well, I guess it is still morning. It's only 11 a.m. And, of course, we got the coffee as well. Cheers. I appreciate you all for tuning in, as always. So, again, 5 stocks, and all of these are looking pretty good on the chart. So let's just dive right into it, guys, with number 1, which I've mentioned before, but I want to do a recap here. It is AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. I'm sure you guys have heard of AMD, right? Have you guys heard of AMD? Yeah, you've definitely heard of this company. So we can see clearly their stock on the 4-hour chart here has been struggling to break above, you guessed it, $185 per share. You can see here pretty much since the end of January. So now for a month, we've been struggling in the 180 to 185 range, right? Here you guys see it, here, pretty much 5, 6, 7 different times. We've tested that and we failed to break out with, 2-3 days ago, or not even. It was actually on Friday and on Thursday being the last 2 days that we actually failed at that point, right? But at the same time, we are making, and we have been making, higher lows since it looks like here the end of October into November. That's when this thing really started taking off. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but there was a good 1, 2, 3, 4 months, 4.5 months, AMD was actually downtrending, right? From around 133 all the way down to 92. And then boom, it took off, right? All the way to 184. Pretty much it doubled up there. And now it looks like we have a triangle, ascending triangle, and if we break out of 185, which obviously we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but if we do break out of 185, guys, this could be seeing a leg up towards 200, maybe even higher. Who knows? Maybe it starts pushing past 200. The sky, well, I don't want to say the sky's the limit with these AI stocks or, these, I don't want to call them hype stocks because they actually make a bunch of money. They're not BS stocks like we saw in 2020, 2021. AMD, Nvidia, a bunch of these other ones. They're making a ton of money. They're arguably overvalued, which we're not going to get into. But really, at this point, man, the sky's kind of the limit with these. Who knows where they're going to go? So AMD, I'm telling you, 185. I'm watching that spot very, very closely. And let's take a sip of coffee to that, guys. Cheers, by the way. So the next one here is Adobe. Let me pull this up and show you guys. ADBE is the ticker. So this one's actually down a good chunk heading into earnings here, which are coming up, it looks like, in a couple of weeks, right? The 14th of March, so mid-March, we get earnings from Adobe. So yeah, a couple of weeks from now, and their stock is down almost $100. We're down about, let's see exactly, $85, 14% almost in the past couple of weeks, in the past 3 weeks to be exact. So in other words, we're pretty much in in the middle of a bear market and correction territory right now, almost down 15%. It's almost in a bear market here, guys. So Adobe has taken a good haircut here, but it's still clearly holding an uptrend, which at this point, the bulls are respecting. You guys can see that. We're holding this channel. We're actually getting some upside or some, momentum to the upside. The stock went up 3% on Friday in the midst of a pretty soft, or not soft, but flat not red day, but just flat day in general, pretty much across the board. So Adobe's looking like it could start getting up here, maybe towards 580, maybe towards $600, right? Ultimately, it could break that potentially. Maybe, it goes up even more from there. So Adobe's one that's pretty oversold, looking like we're consolidating, holding the uptrend. And, I'm kind of just waiting for that reversal. I'll set my alert at 555 for this week so we don't forget about it, or so I don't forget about it. And that's how you guys got to do it, right? Set a bunch of alerts because, you're going to miss out on these moves, guys. You can't have 20 stocks. You can't watch 20 stocks at once. So set your alerts. I'm putting mine at 555 here on Adobe. We'll see if we start breaking there. The next one is Nike, which I believe they're set to report as well pretty soon here. Actually, not really. It looks like in about a month we're getting earnings from Nike. Well, I guess that's soon. Less than a month on the 21st. It looks like, yeah, 21st of March they're reporting. So we're looking at Nike right here, guys, and we're breaking out of the moving averages slowly on the 4-hour chart. We have a golden cross forming as well. We have an inverse head and shoulders right here. Do you guys see this? We have the left shoulder. We got the head right here. If it wants to work, there we go. I'm butchering it, but you guys get the point. We have that playing out. So my alert is set now at 110, 111. It looks like 111. So that's actually where I'm going to keep it. If we do start seeing this break, and mind you, we're at 106 right now. So we're pretty much right at 111. If we do start getting momentum in March heading into earnings, right, this could really start taking off, maybe filling the gap to 117.50. Maybe that breaks. It goes to 124, 125, right? This has a lot of potential at this point, in my opinion. So we're going to be seeing it, again, inverse head and shoulders, about a month out from earnings. So let's see how that plays out. And mind you, if we look here on the 10-day chart, we can see we struggled at 107 about 10, 12 days ago. So let's see if we can retake that and keep pushing up on Nike. So 2 more stocks here, guys. We're almost done. NUE, Nucor, also an ascending triangle, just like AMD. You guys can see that. We have clear resistance at 191 for the past couple of weeks, almost a month at this point. And, we've been making higher lows into that. So we have a clear triangle here. Looks like we're pushing the top of it right now. Looks like Nucor just hit 190 on Friday. We went up almost 2% on the day. So this could be breaking out, guys, by the looks of it. Maybe. It's not guaranteed, but looks like it wants to at least and start maybe pushing 200. And it looks like we have an ascending triangle here on the 3-year chart, which, holy crap, that's actually been playing out the past couple of weeks here. You guys can see that. Yeah, so this actually looks really good. The 3-year chart looks great for Nucor, and on that 4-hour chart, you guys notice that mini little ascending triangle we have. So keep your eyes on them, NUE. I'm liking that. I'm going to set my alert. Let me do that so I don't forget about this one. 191, mark is at or above. So that is NUE again, Nucor. And the last one for this video, guys, I appreciate you all. If you stuck till the end, hit that like button, by the way, if you have not done so already. Make sure to subscribe as well. I think 50% of you guys are not subscribed. You watch the channel, you watch the videos, but you're not subscribed. So if that's you, make sure to do that. We're trying to get to 50,000 subs this year. I appreciate you all as always. So the last one here is Google, GOOG, which we do have a wedge here on the 4-hour chart. Higher lows, lower highs. You guys notice that. But, at the same time, looks like we're pushing the top of the wedge. We're at the, we're pushing the moving averages as well. So I'm thinking if Google could just break out of, let's say, 146, 147, this could be really taken off. And personally, I bought more Google after the sell-off post-earnings recently. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, we hit 155, sold down to about 137. I think I bought more at about 142-ish. So I'm looking to potentially even buy the breakout here because I think Google still has some ways to go, and this is my biggest individual stock holding as a long-term position. But even as a trade here, which again, this video, all these stocks are for trades, even as a trade for Google, or on Google, I'm liking it. Again, if we break 147, this could be back in the 150s like that. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo. You might as well. Each up to $2,000. Use that link down below or go to stocks4fest.com/Moomoo. Fund your account with at least $100. You get 5 stocks, and fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And again, each of those could be valued up to $2,000. So get on it, guys. What are you waiting for? Use that link down below, and I'll catch you all later.